When I was 7 years old and my sister was just 5 years old, we were playing on top of a bunk bed. I was 2 years older than my sister at that time. I mean, I'm 2 years older than her now. But at that time, it means she had to do everything that I wanted to do. And I wanted to play war. So we were up on the top of our bunk beds, and on the side of bunk beds, I put out of my GI soldiers and weaponry, and on the other side were more my sister little ponies ready for cavalry charge. There is different accounts of what actually happened that afternoon, but since my sister is not here, we are with us. Let me tell you the true story, which my sister a little on the clammy sides, somehow without any help or push from her older brother. Amy disappeared out of the top of the bunk bed and then with this crash on the floor and then peered over side of the bed to see what had befallen and saw that she had landed painfully on her hands on the ground. I was there because my parents had charged me with making sure that my sister ahead and played as safely and as quietly as and think is how I had accidentally broken my Amy's arm just 1 week before. Heroically pushing her out of the way of oncoming imaginary sniper's bolt, of which I have yet to be thanks. I was trying too hard as I could. She didn't even see it coming. I was trying hard to be on my best behavior and saw my sister's face, this wheel of pain and suffering and surprise, trying to erupt from the mouth and wake from the long winter snap which they had still. So as the only thing my friend 7 years old brain could think to do every effort. I've charged and seen this hundreds of times. Amy, wait, don't cry. Did you see how you landed? No human lands on the all four like this. Amy, I think this means you are a unicorn. Cheating, there is nothing she could than not to be Amy's. And my special unicorn, of course, this option was open to her brain. At no, and no could see how my poor manipulation sister faced conflict, and her little brain attempt to the surprise she just experienced, or completely newfound identity as a unicorn. And the little one, instead of crying or ceasing our play, instead of welcoming my parents, with all the negative consequences of me, a smile spread across her face. She scrambled back up on the bank with all of the grace of baby unicorn. With one broken leg. What was Tom Cross, at this tender age of just 5, had no idea at that time. Vanguard of scientific revolution, according to decades later in the way that we look at the human brain. We had come across something called positive psychology, and this is I'm here today, and the reason I was wake up every morning. I started about this research outside academic with the companies out schools. The first thing they decided to never do is to start with a graph. The first thing I want to do is start with a graph. This graph looks boring, but it's the reason I get excited and wake up every morning. It doesn't mean anything, it's a fake data.